That is a good start to the day. 13-inch crappie. I hadn't even fired up the GoPro. I just was showing Kyle how the Panoptix works, and I said, look, there's a school of fish, and I tossed my jig into the school of crappie, and I caught the nicest one out of that school, probably. That is a beauty. What do you say about this, Kyle?
I think it's pretty big.
It's massive. Hi folks, it's Matt from all over the lake. Make sure to like and subscribe. Super excited to be out here fishing. I've been so busy lately, I haven't had any time to get out on the water, and I'm so happy to be out here today with Kyle, and hopefully going to catch a whole bunch of fish and make an awesome video. The crappie should be post-spawn, and it can be a really tough time to fish because the problem with the spawn is they don't all spawn at once. So there should actually be some fish probably spawning. So there should be some pre-spawn fish right now, not a whole lot. There should be spawning fish and then a lot of post-spawn fish. So it's really hard to kind of pinpoint what the crappie are doing because they're not all doing the same thing. We're down in the lower part of the lake because we had a lot of rain the last few days, so it should be pretty muddy up north. And the first day or so of that mud kind of makes the bite a little bit hard, so we should have clear water down here on the lower half of the lake. And honestly, that dirtier water holds more heat, and so I've noticed they spawn earlier north of the lake. So if we're going to try to get some spawning crappies still on beds, we want to be down here in the clear water. So they're not all spawning on the lake at the same time. So we're in an area where we think they should still be spawning. If not, they should be in their post-spawn activity. So they should be at the mouths of coves, maybe hugging timber, brush piles, grass beds. They should be on structure near their spawning ground. So we're going to look anywhere from 5 feet of water. I'm not going to look in that 1 to 2 foot that we normally look in because we did get a whole, I think, 1.5 feet is what the lake came up. So those fish that were maybe spawning in 2 to 3 feet should be in more like 4 to 5 feet. So we're going to be fishing probably 5 to 15 foot. Those post-spawn crappie should be in the 10 to 15 foot range. So we're going to look to see if we can pick off some nice crappie holding on timber and other structure. And we're waiting for my buddy Sam. He's going to be here in a bit. He's always leaving me comments on my videos, and I really appreciate that. I really hope to YouTube for a living someday. I need your guys' help, so hit that thumbs up button and leave me a comment. It tells YouTube, man, I like this video so much, I want to interact with it. Honestly, even when you leave the thumbs down, it's just as good as a thumbs up. I'm not telling you to hit it, but I really don't care. Anytime you interact with a video, another type of interaction is to share it with your friends. So the more you share this video, the more it helps me. And if you want to go a step beyond that, maybe become a channel member. I really appreciate you guys watching. I'm super stoked to be out here fishing. Super excited to have a subscriber meeting me out here. And if you guys run into me, don't be afraid to say hi. I get people that I've been fishing on the dock, and then when I'm done 2 hours later or something, they're like, hey, you're that YouTuber guy. And I'm like, oh, I didn't know they even knew who I was because my channel's so small. And I mean, it's just so cool when when you guys know who I am. I'm just a nobody, and so you guys are what makes it happen. It's not me. I can't do this without you guys. I need your help. Hit that thumbs up and say hello, and definitely say hi. If you're out and you run into me on the lake, come say hi. I love it when you guys come over, and you know, and I just wish I could do more fishing with you guys, and I'm so happy that I get to go fishing with Sam today. Can't wait to catch these post-spawn and spawning crappie out here on the lake. Here's my tip of the day. If you want to be a better fisherman, start early and stay late. That's what you got to do. Nothing beats time on the water. You've got to get out and you've got to fish more. Time on the water. You can't beat time on the water. And that's what we're hoping for today. A lot of time on the water. I'm so excited. So here we go. We're going to get started. So have you been using this? This thing points. It should show your jig. So what you got to do is find where your jig is. So you're going to see... There's my jig right there, bouncing. See my jig? So, and there's some fish not far from my jig. Look, they came right at my jig. See those fish coming? Those are moving so fast. You see those fish moving by my jig? They're moving so fast, they're bluegill. Crappie move way slower than that. So don't, that's one thing I'm starting to figure out is that crappie don't swim. If you see some darting around fish, those are probably not crappie. But yeah, as we're moving along, like, see that school of fish right there? That school of fish is going to be 5 feet out from there to 0 feet out and 20 feet down. See how that chart works? It'll take a little bit of practice, but we're just gonna roll by this pillar and see what we see over here. We actually are probably gonna move down to that other bridge. I just wanted to start right here and show you, what Livescope looks like and kind of just play around. I thought, we're here, we might as well. That bird just tried to poop on you? Oh man. We should get to where we're going, man. Let's... Oh man, is that a catfish or something? Check out that beauty. My GoPro battery died right when I hooked into this thing, so it was a lot of fun, but I didn't get the catch on film. But I mean, that's a really nice, probably a good couple pounds at least, white bass. So that was a whole lot of fun. You want to put him back in the live well, Kyle? Awesome. Look at that guy. That's nice. Yeah, we haven't got a single crappie yet. I mean, that white bass was fun, but yeah, we'll move on to that cove probably here pretty soon. You know what I mean? Yeah. Fish right here. Right in the front of the boat. Come drop out right in front of us. There's a nice school of them there. I think I'm going to get more fish. Check him out, folks. He's a little one, but it is a fish. I'm happy to catch him. Yeah, I mean, if you want, you could grab that pole with a curly tail on it and just start casting around. Or you can keep long rodding too if you want. Get him? Yeah. Get him up in here. All right, man.
I just didn't even feel the bite.
Oh, really? Awesome, man. Good job. Kyle got another one. Not a big crappie, but a crappie, right? Yeah. We're still happy to catch him.
Yeah.
I mean, hopefully we can find some bigger crappie, but that's still a fish, right, Kyle?
It ripped his lip.
Yeah? All right. Put him in the live well, man. Since you caught one, I'm going to try a curly tail, and I'll let you keep fishing that way, and we'll see who catches the most fish. You know what I mean? If I start lighting them up on the curly tail, you can switch over to casting, but you should keep fishing that way. You caught a fish, so I just got a bite. I just got a fish. Boom. Boom, man. Told you, curly tail, man. Keep fishing, but you may be switching over to my method. They want a moving jig, man. Look at that. Curly tail. Curly tail. Curly tail. We had the crappie, Kyle. We figured them out. We're the crappie champs. All right. Open up that small side. First cast on the curly tail had a fish, man. That's a good sign. Got him. Boom. They're not big fish, man, but they're fish. Yeah. And that's the thing, man. I caught some nice 13s and stuff in here last year, so even though these aren't big, I just want some eaters. These are good eaters here, so, we'll find some nice ones eventually. We'll put them in here for dinner. Winter crappie dinner, right, Kyle? Yeah. We started on the bridges just because they're going to be heavily stacked here real soon. People like to fish them. I just went in there to try to pick off a couple of nice fish if there are any nice crappie in the area. We moved on out to where we really want to fish today. If you can see, we've got all this standing timber. So we've got a lot of structure for the... You got a fish?
I missed one.
Oh, man. So we've got a lot of stuff for the post-spawn fish to be on. So we've got this cove here, and there's the main lake over that way. So the fish might be in the front, so we figured we'll start at the front and work our way back. And we just started in here. Kyle caught a fish. He's long rodding it over here. And I said, well, I'm going to switch to casting and curly tail method, and we'll see what works best. And I've caught 2 fish. He's caught 1. So who's ever tearing them up the best, that's the method we'll stick to. We might even throw on a bobber. I think we could get some under a bobber. Because the lake water has come up because of all that rain. Instead of fishing, we normally fish about 16, 18 inches. We might have to set our bobber about 2.5 foot deep or whatever. I think 3 foot is going to be about the range to hit today, anywhere from 3 to about 11 foot. We'll get some fish hanging out towards the edge in the deeper water that are post spawn, and we'll have some that are still actually spawning and hanging out. Probably a lot of small males. Those tend to be up on the bank last. You get the big males in first. then the females come along, and then you get the smaller males that are still in there in the area. And so, I don't know, we're going to catch a variety of fish, I think, today. It's going to be a good day. I'm going to get back to it. I missed 2 fish on that last cast. I mean, I've casted 3 times, caught 2 fish, and then got bumped twice on the other retrieve. So, I mean, this is going to be, I think, a good day. And it's only 7:30 in the morning. Like, we just got started. The smallest crappie ever. Hey, man, it's a fish, man. I'll take it, man, you know? Man, I like catching fish, period. That's a nice, good-looking fish. One day, somebody's going to catch that fish. It's going to be a nice 12, 13-inch fish, maybe, and it'll be a beauty. But right now, we're going to let him go. So, thanks for the good times, Buckaroo. Woo-wee! Fun, 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 till Daddy takes a T-bird away. Woo! Did you miss one? You get one? Oh, you let him go, man. I told you to the right was where the fish, man. Why'd you do that?
It's like
that
foot right here too.
That was a good fish too, man. Yeah, they're on the bed still spawning, man.
Maybe we should use a bobber.
That's why I said if you set a bobber to 3 foot, man, it'd keep it right at the depth that they need to be. Did you just get smacked? You get him?
Yep.
You got him that time. All right, man. Good job, Kyle. Good job. Look at that. Kyle got one. Not a big one, but
it's a fish.
Still a fish, right?
Yeah, he's probably like 7 inches, right? 6, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, probably.
It's a fish, though.
Are you going to fish right back by that same spot? All right, they're right up here to the left of us, right here. See them on Livescope? There's a whole school of them right up in there. Yeah, we're not getting big fish, but I'm having fun, man. I'm happy to be out fishing and not working and stuff, just to be hanging out on the lake, and it's not super windy. Yeah, there's some fish right in that area. That's what I was trying to do, is just cast and bring through it. Did you get him? Decent fish? Just a little guy. Still a nice colorful spring crappie, man. Yeah, he's not a real big one again, probably about a 7-inch crappie, but you know, we want some eaters. I like this 7 to 10 inch range for eating. The 12-inch plus, man, they're okay, but you know, I like these smaller fish for eating. I like the bigger fish for catching, but
yeah, I just want to catch a few big ones.
Yeah, we'll get some. We just started. We'll find some bigger fish.
Yeah, I'm just casting and letting it like fall to me, and I can feel it biting it. I saw that one. Oh, that's a good one.
How fun, how fun. Woo-wee.
Yeah, that looks like a male too, but
yeah, I think we're getting males, all males. Got me probably a good 9-incher there, so that's not a bad fish. That's a little better. I'm happy to catch it. Other side, that's the 9-inch side. There we go. All right, thank you, buddy. Oh, he's trying to escape from Alcatraz.
Get out.
Get back in there.
He jumped out.
Yeah, I pulled him right off the bank, man. I mean, I casted and he banked, you know, I caught him in probably 1.5 feet of water. Just drop it right off the side of the boat and see how deep you're set. If you're about 18 inches, I'd leave it at about 18, and then you can always adjust it. So it's probably set to 18 inches right now. There we go, I got one. Does that seem like a good depth? Are you about 18 inches?
Yeah.
Awesome. Yep, just start tossing it up against the bank, man. And then pull it towards you, you know. Whew. All right, man, I got another little guy. Boom. Oh, it's a freaking bass.
A largemouth bass or?
Yeah. Oh.
Yay!
Hold still, dude. He's coming for you, Kyle. All right, let's see him, man. That was fun.
Look what I got.
Yeah.
Largemouth. I caught him.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, you're awesome, man. All right. Oh, let him go here. Let's let him go.
Yeah, you got it.
Thanks for the good times, buddy. Got him. Yeah, it looked like a school of crappie out there. I just sunk my jig right down to them. Yeah, it is crappie, small one.
Wow.
All right.
There's fish in here.
Open up that small side, bro. Whoop. 2 points.
Off my leg.
Hey man, you got to use a backboard sometimes. Fish right out there on the bottom. See him? So I'm gonna toss past it.
The Livescope.
See,
cool. You can see him eat it.
yeah, see, there's my jig sinking right there.
I'm watching. I'm just gonna watch it.
So
There's one fish coming.
yeah, I'm right in the school of fish.
That's mine going down right there. I see it. See it going into the school.
I got one. I reeled right through that school of fish, and boom, I got a fish.
See you reeling him up on the Livescope.
Yeah.
That was funny. Oh, did I have him?
You get him?
Oh!
All right, get him up in here. That's not a bad fish, man.
He didn't even hit with me.
All right, Kyle, you got one.
What, 11 probably?
Yeah, good 10.5 at least. Yeah, that's a good one finally. All right, man.
Yeah.
Good job, Kyle.
I didn't even know he was on.
Got him.
Oh.
Oh man, he spit it, dude.
Yeah, about hit me.
Man.
That's good.
Man, that looked like a good 13-inch fish. I think it might have been a bass. I couldn't tell.
I thought it was a crappie.
I couldn't.
It looked like a crappie to me, but
I don't know.
Saw it. Oh, that's him again. No, it ain't. I just got nibbled again.
Yeah, we were getting small fish up in here earlier. There's fish,
I'm
but
fine with just catching it, honestly. I really don't.
yeah, I mean, I'd like to get at least a couple decent fish. I mean, got another small feller.
Yeah, and every time I pop it, they like come look at it more.
Got one finally. I knew there was crappie in this area. We caught some before. That's not a bad one. And some of them other ones we got were super tiny. This one's still pretty small, but there we go. I got one. Not a bad looking fish. Got one.
Really? There you go.
Another little feller. If you want, you can put a bigger pinch sinker on it so that it sinks faster. Just,
it sinks so slow.
yeah, pull that pinch sinker off and put on a bigger pinch sinker. If you want to, this will help him to bite better. Put a crappie nibble
Yeah,
on.
I'm gonna try that too. Cause
You're having fun with that Livescope, aren't you? It was way fun when I went out to Lake of the Ozarks because I could see the fish under the dock, and I was casting under the dock and watching them hit my jig. And the only way I knew the fish were under the dock because Livescope shoots out at an angle, you know what I mean? So I could see a bunch of fish underneath the docks and was like casting under the docks to get them. I can show you, like, if you want, we could probably go to like see how. Oh yeah, they are little tiny guys. See what?
yeah.
As soon as you put a nibble on, it was a difference maker.
Any bit again, they weren't biting again. You come here, man.
Yeah, that's a little tiny black crappie, a little tiny male.
They're all.
Oh well.
He's so cool looking though.
Yeah, he's a pretty fish. Here's that brush pile I was talking about. Oh man. What's he doing, man? Come on.
Bass?
I don't know. Probably a bass, man. It's fighting.
Yeah, bass.
Oh. Oh, come here.
Get it up, please.
Oh, yeah.
Hey.
Well, that wasn't a crappie, but that's that brush pile I wanted to fish. Yeah, man. Look at that. We got another largie. That one's almost probably close to a keeper. What do they got to be? 13 or something to keep? 15? He's almost 14 inches, so.
Yeah, 15 is
That was a nice little catch. Thank you for the good times, fella. I got bit 2 or 3 times right up against this bank. Good fish? Don't lose him, man. Get him up in here. Whip him up in here. Awesome, Kyle. Using the Livescope, picked one out of that brush pile, huh?
Yes.
All right, look at that crappie.
That is a good one.
All right, throw on another crappie nibble. See if you can get another one, Kyle.
Yeah.
That's a beauty. And Kyle got another good one over here off that brush pile. He's picking them off. Those crappie nibbles are helping, huh?
Yes. That's a good one.
He was saying, man, they're just not biting. They're looking at it, and I said, throw a crappie nibble on, and started throwing on nibbles, and boom, boom, got 2 decent crappie back to back. Plus, I think downsizing. When the fish are finicky, I think downsizing to that smaller jig helped. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I like the small jig.
Do you need the needle nose?
Yeah, maybe. It's like hooked good in his mouth.
Here.
Yeah.
The needle nose will help the...
Yay. This one's stomach's fat. Not really. Not that fat. Check
it out. Kyle got another good looking fish. Man, that's a nice one. Kyle's out fishing me now. Now, I've only got like 1 really nice fish. You got 2 really nice fish, so. Got him. Well, I got another one. He's not a big one, but it is a fish, and I am happy to catch him. Thanks for biting, fish. Oh, Kyle just missed one over there.
Whoa, you got a fish.
Yeah, you might want to try this color, Kyle.
Yeah, I might want to do that.
Got another one. Look at that. That one's not bad. We're going to put him on the bigger side, Kyle. He's about a 10 and a halfer, so. Here, you want to hand that stuff to Kyle? Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What's the ad?
All over the lake.
All over the lake.
Yeah, I got about 5,000 subscribers.
Nice. 5,001.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'll give you a subscribe, man.
Yeah, you got a channel too, man?
I used to.
Oh yeah, what was it called?
It's called the Captain Vlog.
Captain's Log? Yeah, I'll check it out, man. All right, man.
Good to finally meet
Yeah, I know. Awesome, man. It took you a while to get here. Yeah, I think we got, I don't know, 1, 2, 3, 4, I don't know.
There's that white bass.
Yeah, I got a good white bass over off that bridge. That's a
Wow.
good. But I mean, we probably got 10 maybe best keeper size fish, and then we got another 10 small fish. I still eat them small ones, so.
Well, I'll try to kind of do the mixed bag. But
Yeah.
they're wanting to get some of the small ones out of it. So
I would assume that they just spawn, and some of them will be post spawn. There's a big brush pile in about 15 foot of water right here, and I think it should probably be holding crappie. Show Kyle how it's done. I think I'm gonna have me a cup of coffee.
yeah, you got up early. You managed to wake up.
Man, I got up. I set my alarm for 4:30 so I could be leaving at 5, and I woke up at like 3:45. Now, you've been fishing with Livescope for a good 4 or 5 years now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, see, this is only my 4th time going out with it, so. Did you get one, Kyle, finally? Man, that's a monster. A little baby crappie.
He's so big.
Yeah, I don't even know. Just toss him back. He's about 6 inches.
Got him.
Decent one?
I don't think so.
Can't get over how clean this water is. It's so clear now.
I know.
All right, Kyle got a fish. Little baby fish.
Yay.
Let me see him. Yeah, oh no, he's smaller than I thought. Yeah, throw him back in the lake. We'll catch you next year. It's a better fish. He's no giant. That's a respectable fish. He's nothing to brag about.
you go.
Yeah, just little fish. Just a bunch of little fish. I mean, you got a decent one, but
On this one, this one.
See, we used to catch those that size on the docks in the air.
Want to go to that hedgerow cove?
yeah, that's what I was saying is,
I thought you were talking about.
well, we could hit where we caught those ones right in the front and hit that brush pile one more time and then make our way over. I don't want to make my way all the way back into that stuff. I just thought we could.
No, I don't either.
You don't even want
You
to.
were talking about the cove that we used to go to.
Yeah, we could fish that one too.
I'd rather do that. Either that or the hedgerow. I don't care.
He caught a couple of nice ones off this brush pile.
You caught 2 bass.
Yeah, I caught a bass. Well, as soon as we pulled up in the brush pile, I dropped down on it and I pulled like a 14-inch bass off of it. Decent one?
That one?
Well, no.
Oh, little one, Dad. Keep flopping off. Oh, he got one though. I see what it is.
Little fella.
Still got a tuxedo.
He's
on.
black.
Yeah, he's dark colored fish. Colorful fish. We're gonna let him go. He's kind of small. Did you get one?
I seen the bend.
Is that one better? No, some small fish.
Still small.
Well, it's a fish, I guess. It's better than no fish, right?
Yeah,
They're
we're
biting better.
What do you tell him, Sam?
dental work.
Thanks for the good times. Come on.
I was hoping he was dead.
I know. All right, let's see.
If he would have said that.
Yeah, I know. You get him? Good
That
one?
was a decent one.
Better fish, Kyle?
Yes.
Get him up here. Don't lose that guy. That's a respectable fish finally. All right, man. That's what we're...
That one come up here.
Yeah, Kyle caught like two fish like that, and then right before you called.
Yeah, that is a good one.
Yeah, that's not a bad fish. If you can pull a few more of those out of there before we go.
Pretend that didn't happen.
Yeah. I about fell over.
You about went in the lake.
Look at that one. Kyle got a
Yeah.
respectable crappie finally.
Yay.
All right, man. Catch
This is the only spot I can catch him in.
4 more, okay? Just
Alright.
like that. Well, I wanted to come back here. I said, man, maybe we can get a couple more decent one out of that brush pile. We should have never left here, Kyle. That's a good one, Sam. Sam got a beauty.
That's bigger than mine.
Yeah. I might gotta respect the one. I think so. Yeah, that's not a bad fish. I mean, not a monster, but probably a good 10 to 11 incher. So better than those little fellas we were catching over at that, you know, those other locations. So. Look at that one. I got a beauty. Check that out. Got me a good one. Gonna put him in the box, and we probably got maybe 30 minutes left of fishing time. So I'm happy I got another fish, and we're gonna keep at it and hopefully catch a couple more nice ones before we gotta head home. Did you get another one? Oh yeah, that one's pretty pathetic.
He swam up like he was big.
Yeah.
He's not big.
Oh, you get him? Good one finally, or? That's not a bad fish. That's a respectable crappie.
Big school straight ahead of him.
Awesome. Got it? That's a good one. Sam got a good one. It's a good thing I taught Sam everything that I know. He was you know, struggling, and then, you know, I said, Sam, this is how you do it, and he was like, man, and then he, you know, look what he got. Oh yeah, that's not a bad fish. That one's probably worth keeping. It's a smaller. It's like a 8 3/4.
A giant, but he was hungry.
Yeah. It's, you know, let's see. He's 8 3/4. I bet you. 8 1/2. Yeah. Got him. Ooh, that's not a bad one either. That one's a good, probably 9 1/2er. All right, I got another respectable crappie. Not a monster, but good eating size. Yeah, I'm catching them, man. Got another one. Oh yeah. He's a skinny, probably 10-inch fish, you know, but yep. I'm happy to catch him. It sure beats work, I'll tell you that much. Yeah, those aren't terrible fish. I mean, they're not monsters, but yep. And at least they're biting. Those other fish that we were finding were just staring at our jigs and giving us the stink eye. I got another beauty. Look at that. I am happy. Happy, happy, happy.
They're right between Kyle and that stump.
Yeah, I'm getting mine.
You get him, Kyle? Oh, come on, Kyle.
I'm gonna get him anyway.
That one falling down.
Got him.
Oh, that was funny.
Just a little feller. You get one?
Yeah.
Better fish, Kyle? Yeah, get him up in here. That's not a bad fish. See, that's why I said we should move on over. That's a good one, Kyle. Let me see it. Show him off. Look at that beauty Kyle caught. What do you say, Kyle?
Good times.
Yeah. All right. Well, we caught some fish. It's better than no fish, right?
Oh yeah.
I think we did good.
You got the live well.
I mean, I think 30 fish probably.
That ain't bad.
Yeah, I better text Danae and let her know she's got a mess of fish to clean when she gets off work. All right?
Make sure she doesn't have any plans.
Yeah, just so she, you know.
She can clean the fish.
Yeah.
Guys with G4 Outdoors fish over here.
Yeah, I didn't know. Yep. All right, man.
Good times.
Yeah, it was good hanging out, man.
Nice to meet you.
You bet.
Anytime.
Nice to meet
It was fun.
Yeah. Hopefully we can get out and do some more fishing again.
Yeah.
So maybe you'll, you know, wake up and show up, you know,
Yeah.
earlier than noon.
That would be better. All right, take care. Thanks for the ride.
Bye. You want this from the truck?
Yes. Look at that. That's pretty good looking stuff in there. And those ones are just all right.
We caught every fish in the lake. If not, we at least caught half the population. Half of the clean water population.
Probably. All right, guys, we're gonna head home, count them up, see what we got. I think there's a pretty good mess back there in that live well. All right, guys, we're all done fishing. We're back home. We're gonna count them up and see what we got. We got this guy, number 1, number 2, 3, 4, that's a good one, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, and there you have it. 37 crappie. Not a bad day out at Smithville Lake, right?
No.
Wow, 37 crappie, not a bad day out at the lake. I sure had a whole lot of fun, but we got some good ones today. We got a mess of fish to eat. I had a great time. I hope you did too. If you did, hit that thumbs up button and subscribe if you haven't already to see more of my content. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.